there are things that you can control that have nothing to do with your golf swing to set up likely success or failure. And that's what tour players do the best, is they control things they can control, and your posture is one of them. I have been very big on explaining to people that you have a central nervous system branch called the autonomic nervous system, which regulates every facet of your life unconsciously and consciously. So when you are out of balance, a lot of players are back in their heels. You're fighting self-preservation. It's not a choice. If I bend forward, my rear end goes back to create a counterweight. If I stand on one leg, my brain will get the rest of my body to find equilibrium. I cannot not put my leg down to keep from falling. That's a reflex. So when you're trying to hit a ball that's not moving, one of the things you can control is being in a biomechanically proven position to facilitate balance. And for me, for instance, when I'm back here and I start my swing, the minute I start the swing, my brain starts working to put me back into the correct balance in order to protect me from being hurt. And so again, when you look at the heaviest part of your body, it's your head and your torso. You need to use your lower body in a position that's going to keep that stable and balanced so that you can make an efficient swing. One of the things I get players to do is get up on your tiptoes. And people that are back here in their heels will instantly feel pulling their hips up underneath them, which again gets the pelvis over the ankles. You've got tilt to your shins, you've got ankle flexion. You're in a position that you've played every other sport, all athletic endeavors. Anything you're looking to do, you're going to be in this similar position. I call it a ready to jump position. Getting up on your tiptoes will make you realize if you're back in here, because you can't get up on your tiptoes without doing it. It's also a great way to hit balls. So hinging from the hips, that was always very confusing to me. And I understand it might be to you too. So again, I'm going to give you a reference point. If you take the club, you put the club head under your chin and keeping your knees locked, if you've been in such a capacity, the grip goes in between your legs, you'll find that's far different than what a lot of people end up doing to get the hips over the ankles. They end up just squatting. So again, that gives you a very easy to achieve and repeat bending over, and then you bend your knees a little bit, and with a 5-iron, you should be somewhere around the fingertips at the top of your kneecaps. These are mere guidelines. You do not have to be perfect, but they are windows that we now have measuring capabilities to understand that the geometry of a golf swing, the angles that you create, largely facilitate how your golf swing is going to perform. So make sure that you're controlling the things that you can control, and posture and balance, certainly one of them. Hopefully this helps. I'm trying to get people to understand that coming in every now and then for a lesson, even if things are going great, we'll keep it going great. Don't wait till everything breaks down and then you come in and then we have to backtrack to try to figure out, okay, what illness seep back in. The symptoms are easy to identify. They're easy to manifest. It's getting the illness and figuring out before things get blown out of proportion, figuring out how to get you back on track. So always use these as reference to go back and try to help yourself. That's usually the best way for me to help you, is to give you the tools and the resources to help yourself. Please come back and see me soon for if nothing else, just for a little checkup. Make sure we're still on the page, and hope to see you soon. Thanks.